Oh no. I'm at Paul Lawrence Dunbar's house. I don't know. It's a pretty nice place to be. Like it looks pretty amazing. Uh, the atmosphere, as you can tell, it's a lot of birds chirping. It's a good day to be alive, you know. You gotta always be in the present moment. Being in the present moment, as well as always being the observer of your life, will lead to the happiest life that you could possibly get. You can also like go ahead and pursue activities that you would love to do. Like for example, for me it would be boxing, it would be um hmm, boxing, it would be working out, shit like that, you know. Just have fun. Do what you like to do. That's all you really gotta do, fam. This life shit is just a life, you know, it lasts 100 years, maybe more if you're very healthy, all that shit. A lot less if you're very unhealthy. So I would say prioritize your health too. Make sure you're eating the right foods. A lot of people, when you start eating healthy, eating different, they gonna start to demonize you. Like, I don't get how, but they just gonna start to demonize you. They see that you eating healthy and they start to say stuff like, oh, now you're just gonna be healthy. Oh, bro, why don't you eat this shit? Why don't you go ahead and take a bite of this? But when you're aware of the chemicals and shit inside most of the food in today's food, inside the United States at least, you start to change your eating habits, change your ways, start working out. You get you become aware of the microplastics, the shit that we're breathing in every single day, the chemtrails, shit like that. And it just makes you want to change your ways. Because you realize everything is already trying to attack your health. So basically, if everything is trying to attack your health, why would you not prioritize your health? It's clearly something about your health that they do not. Clearly something about your health that they do not want you to figure out, or they do not want you to achieve. Because if you're healthy, you're not funding their businesses. You're not funding their businesses, their corporations. You're not funding. Based on the amount of cars here, you clearly can see that this information does not want to get out. But they don't want you to be healthy because you are no longer funding their corporations. You're no longer funding McDonald's. You're no longer funding Arby's. You're no longer funding Subway. Instead, you're using your money for better causes, and that causes everything else to shape in the world. If there were to be everybody in the side of the United States just suddenly change to focus on more health-based diet, stop eating a bunch of unhealthy things, That would shut down most of the businesses that they have. That would shut down most hospitals. And that would make people realize that most of the pills that hospitals actually give you can be supplemented with herbal things that heal you instead. That have a lot less side effects. They just fucking kill you. If you go back in time, back to when the hospital was first introduced, as in, well, when hospitals were first introduced, they actually weren't that bad. They used to cover your linen, which actually promoted your vibrational state, which also promotes healing. So if you ever get sick, wear cotton or linen, and you will see that the sickness goes by a lot faster. You will be cured a lot faster. And if you're taking herbal medicines along with that, yeah, that disease is gonna go away probably within the first couple of days, honestly. If you fast along with that, that disease is just fast, herbal teas, and cotton, linen, those three things, just those three things. Those three things would shut down the fucking hospital industry completely. Gone. Along with McDonald's, along with Arby's, along with every fucking thing that they trying to sell you. Walmart will be going to because they sell mostly bullshit. Uh, But they would probably change their ways to try to attract more of an audience. But since they already lost public trust, it's not likely to happen, and more smaller businesses that are actually promoting these healthy things will be receiving a lot more income. And then that would cause a whole new kind of revolution. It would give everyone an opportunity, a fair chance of starting completely over using knowledge that they actually have about herbal shit, about health, about the knowledge that actually matters, and none of the, I don't know, none of the fake food shit. That's typically promoted. But along with the, nigga, learn UCC. I'm trying to tell y'all this shit right now. You have to learn UCC. There's a guy right now who literally just walks inside of fucking hotels, sits there until somebody calls the police to get him arrested. Then he sues them for discrimination. Then he literally says he makes a living off of this shit. So he just walks in a place, sit there, and then when they go ahead and call cops, he sues them for discrimination and get paid for it. That's the simplest money play I've ever heard of. And all you gotta do is learn some UCC, and then you have all the power. You do not need a lawyer. You don't need a lawyer. You can be your fucking self. And then as long as you learn the ins and outs of court, you can dominate that shit. A way that I would say you can learn from is like a person you can learn from. I would say it's Brandon Joe Williams. That's one person I've been looking up. Who else? What's his name? Nicholas Burns. I've been watching him. His Instagram is like biznick, biz.nic. And Brandon Joe Williams' Instagram is one.stupid.fuck. I think he's making fun of you for listening to what I just said and not actually taking action with what I just told you with all of these things, as in the herbal, the linen or cotton, fasting, and learning UCC. I would say, well, you don't necessarily have to do the last one because you should pursue what you love and what you like to do. As for the first three, no matter who you are, you should definitely be pursuing those because those impact your health. And I would say if you want to eat meat and be healthy, you want to eat grass-fed meat. You want to eat pasture-raised eggs. I would say grass-fed beef and pasture-raised eggs. I probably wouldn't even eat chicken or pork or anything else. But the best diet I would say is actually the alkaline diet. It has a bunch of high vibrational foods, which will also raise your frequency and promote healing as well. So, I don't know. This is my first video in a minute. It's a lot of cars driving by. But basically, if anything in this video helped you, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about this video, about anything that I've said, go ahead, comment. I'll answer it for you. Got you. Like, subscribe. I love y'all. Peace.